Hey Leo, what's up? Welcome to your bonus reading. I hope you're all doing very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, some guidance, see what you can expect in the near future. Whenever you come across this reading, there is a message here for you. If this is helpful or if it's insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below in the description box. Let's get into your messages, Leo. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What's going on for my Leos? What do you guys need to know right now? Show me clearly what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Get grounded, Leo. Something big is coming your way and you need to be grounded for whatever this is. We have mirror who or what is triggering you. So you could be feeling a bit intense, a bit emotional during this time. So it's important that you get grounded. There's something being reflected back at you. We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations and divine plan, along with play. Have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. All right. We also have protection at the bottom, call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So Leo, definitely seems like the energy that you're dealing with is a little intense, but for the most part, you're handling it very well. I see that you're really just trying your best to remain grounded. You recognize that these triggers that are coming up, these are opportunities for you to grow, for you to evolve, for you to transform, and just like level up, really. You're using this as an opportunity to expand, to grow and develop, and it's just showing you like whatever your weak spots are, whatever your weaknesses are, it's just showing you where you can get stronger. And I see that you're really making peace with some things. There's been some things that have been a little bit rocky, turbulent, a little bit, you've been riding the waves, and yet, despite all of that, you have found peace, you have surrendered, you have accepted, you're allowing the universe, God, spirit, source to take the wheel. You are letting go of the need to control. You trust in the divine plan. And as you're doing that, you're inviting more play, more fun, more fulfillment, and I just see that the vibe is easing. Any intensity, any seriousness, I feel like that mood, that little funky mood is lifting, and you should be feeling a lot lighter in the near future, if not already. You're probably feeling a bit lighter, or I just see after, a little rain comes the sun, comes the rainbow, that's how I'm seeing your energy at the moment. Let's pull you some animal cards for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. How are you guys doing? How is Leo doing? Show me clearly what's going on with Leo during this time. Okay, this deck is ready. Show me clearly, how is my Leos? How are my Leos? I can't speak. You know what the fuck I mean. We have Cosmic Egg in the reverse. I normally don't read animal cards in reverse, just so you know. We also have Butterfly in the reverse. My deck's not upside down. It seems like there's some loose ends. Necessary to, like, there's a blockage that's being removed. We have Unicorn also in the reverse. Why are all these cards showing up in the reverse here? There's a massive breakthrough that you're experiencing. I'm sensing you're going through a lot of energetic upgrades. We have double spirit energy out here. Also, when the first two cards came out, Golden Egg was at the bottom, so you actually technically got 3 spirit cards coming through. Oh yeah, you're going through a lot of energetic upgrades. It definitely seems that you're getting clarity. Answers are unraveling themselves. There's been some questions that you have been thinking about, digging, trying to do some research, trying to find out the truth of the matter. And I just see that your circumstance is changing very dramatically. With the butterfly, it's showing like change, that you will not be the same person coming out of the cocoon. You know what I mean? It's like, it's showing that whatever you are coming to realize, whatever that is being revealed to you during this time, it's closing a door in your life. with the cosmic egg. It's closing some sort of door. Remember how at first maybe you were feeling a bit triggered or serious or emotional or sensitive, like there's something here or somebody here that has been triggering you, and it's been a bit uncomfortable, right? But despite all that, you have chose to really ground yourself, breathe, center yourself. Maybe you've been called to go out on some hikes, go connect with nature, really get some sun on your skin, or just decompress and reconnect with the earth. And as you've been really just allowing this transition, it's just making things a lot smoother and easier, and you feel a lot lighter. That keeps coming through. You're feeling a lot lighter. There's this necessary transformation that you're going through, and of course the process isn't always so simple or easy, but you are making it out onto the other side. Maybe there's something that you need to express. All of a sudden my throat does feel a little bit tight. There could be something that you need to get off your chest, or there's something you're needing to vocalize. This could also be an energy that's attached to you, Leo. So if you feel like, nah, like that doesn't resonate, there could be an energy that is connected to you who, you know, someone's got something they'd like to tell you, but they're a bit nervous or they're not quite sure how to put it into words. Maybe they're getting choked up. Let's see, nightingale, hummingbird, and the phoenix. Wow. Okay, so you have 4 spirit cards that have shown up in your reading. Spirit is definitely watching all over you, all around you, seeing you signs, symbols, synchronicities, dreams, you know, just like these crazy rare occurrences that are just showing you that you're on the right track. Phoenix and the hummingbird. I do think that there's some loose ends though. I do sense that there's some sort of unfinished business that needs to be dealt with once and for all. You have a lot of birds also showing up here. So if you know, Phoenix and then nightingale and then the hummingbird, you got a lot of bird energy that you could be tapping into. Maybe you have a bird tattoo, or birds are maybe your favorite animal, or you're seeing something about a feather. And now I'm hearing Heather. Maybe your name is Heather, or someone named Heather Feather. All right, well, let's move on to the tarot and see what else you're dealing with. But yeah, it seems like you're dealing with some pretty transformative and intense stuff. So you stay grounded, y'all. Big changes that are happening that you can sense. Now, remember when the unicorn came out in reverse? Because unicorn's your third eye. It's like there could be some sort of inner knowing, but you're having doubts about this. Don't doubt your intuition. Energy doesn't lie, the vibes don't lie. Trust what your intuition has been revealing and showing you. All right, it's on point. You're picking up on that for a reason. Show me clearly what's going on for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do they need to know right now? Show me clearly. So we have the Knight of Swords, which is very quick, fast-paced energy. This can talk about information that's coming in all of a sudden. This can talk about the actions that you're taking, just very much. You wake up one day, you have this idea, or maybe you had some dream that was insightful, but then it's all about going, making shit happen. At the bottom, we do have the Ace of Cups. So this could be in terms of like, emotional expression. It's like your feelings are changing quite drastically. There is this desire to pursue maybe a romantic interest, or it feels like now is your time to shoot your shot, or it's something that you have love for. It doesn't even have to be about a person, but it looks like you've made up your mind. 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups. You've chose the path. You've chose which way you want to go down, who you want to spend your life with, who you want to be around, deal with on the daily, who you want to invest in, where you want to live. You know, it's showing you've made your choice. It's like it hit you overnight. You made your choice. It's like, boom, on a whim. All of a sudden, like, things have just made sense, epiphanies, and holy crap, it just seems like it all happens kind of out of the blue. We have High Priestess, which, remember, it's about your inner knowing, right? We've seen that with the unicorn and even the cosmic egg. There's this intuition that's speaking so strongly to you. It's telling you it's go time. It's go time. Now is the time. Put your foot on the gas. Don't look back. Keep moving. This is your chance. This is the time. This is the opportunity to make that move. You've been thinking about it. You've been planning. You've been preparing. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. You know what is... Look, the 7 of Cups is back here. You know what cup to choose. You know which path to choose. You know what you want. You literally, look, Ace of Swords underneath the Seven of Cups. You know exactly what it is that you want. You know exactly what it is that you want to say. You see things crystal clear. Yeah, look, and underneath the Ace of Swords, we have the Star, which is all about your hopes, dreams, and wish fulfillments. So you know exactly what's going to make you happy. You know exactly what you deserve, what you desire. And, you know, it's crystal clear. It's crystal clear. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. I'm just seeing like you're going through this massive breakthrough. And you are exactly where you need to be. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So there's other energies, other parties, other influences external from you that seem to be kind of complicating things. Let's see. Oh, and you're leaving that behind, huh? Eight of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, you recognize, yo, you're slowing me down. What's this card? Emperor. This was at the top of the deck that just fell out when I picked up the deck. It looks like you're calling the shots because there's some people or some individuals, maybe you're dealing with Aries, right? Emperor is Aries energy, although I feel like you could be, maybe that's Saturn and Aries because Saturn just moved into Aries and this is a transit we've never experienced in this lifetime. So it's going to be a very interesting time. It just feels like you're really standing up to the fighting, to the drama, to somebody that is just trying to like manipulate you or undermine you or get a reaction from you. It just seems here that you are not interested in trying to fix things that are just not worth your energy. Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. This is like difficult. Now, could there be a possibility of you finding a solution? Sure, but that Eight of Cups at the bottom is saying maybe you should just walk away. Maybe it's best to just leave it. Maybe it's best to just turn your back. Let's see. Yeah. Eight of Cups, the World, Six of Wands. Better to just leave this. Honestly, Leo, it's not worth it. You do you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but like, it's saying you would be better off to move in a different direction than just to like stick around and tolerate this nonsense. Because there's individuals that are slowing you down. There's someone here that, you know, you might be friends with them. You may be, maybe you work with them. Maybe this is a sibling. Maybe this is somebody that you're related to. I'm not really seeing romance here, so I'm not seeing that on the table. It's just someone that is complicating matters. You'll give them a task to do and somehow they'll just purposely mess it up so that you'll never have to ask them again because they're not trusted. Or, you know, just someone who sabotages or just isn't a good influence to be around. Just makes life more challenging than needed. Five. Oh, I thought the Three of Pentacles looked like a 5 for a second. I'm a little blind right now. But doesn't it? Hold the fuck up. Oh, no. Never mind, they don't. Alright. Anyways. Show me clearly. What are you guys? These cards I wanted to come out and talk. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Isn't that interesting how the Knight of Wands is actually moving away from the Ten of Pentacles? Some of you have come into recent large sum of money. Recently, you've come into a large sum of money, or in the very near future, there's going to be a massive change in your investments, improvements, and seems like... Oh wait, there's another card. The Moon was underneath the Wheel of Fortune. So, by the way, I'm doing this reading as the new moon in Gemini. So perhaps this new moon in Gemini is activating this in your life. I'm just seeing that... I'm seeing moving for some of you. Just again, the way the Knight of Wands is moving away from the Ten of Pentacles, it looks like you're leaving behind something that's familiar, something that is deeply established. It's been in your life for months or years or a very long time. You're moving into like the unknown, the uncertainty, like the path that you've never walked before. It could be a little bit spooky, but remember, your intuition has been guiding you to do this all this entire time. You've been guided to follow your instincts and to take this path. And remember, we had the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups, and then even that Ace of Cups, which showed like you know exactly what it is that you want and you're gonna go get it. Oh, look at the Eight of Cups is back at the bottom. You're leaving something behind. Page of Wands and the Four of Wands, and you're happy about it. And there are others that are happy for you, or they're happy to see that you're moving on to something better. People are happy for you. I wouldn't say, I don't know if it's necessarily these people that are complicating things, that Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, unless this is someone who's helping you. Maybe that's actually another way we could look at this Three of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Someone could actually be trying to help you, or you may be trying to help somebody. But if if it isn't that, then whatever. Let's move on. What's going on for Leo? What do my Leos need to know right now? Show me clearly. Nine of Pentacles. Very, very nice. Seven of Pentacles also at the bottom. A lot of Pentacles in your reading. A lot of like material, physical, tangible stuff. Even matters of like your health, your body, your confidence. Seeing just like stability, you guys. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Seeing you come into a lot of success. Overnight success is what I'm hearing. You have 7-7, by the way. Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Cups as well. So it's 7-6-7. If that's an area code. I've been seeing a couple sandwich numbers in these last couple of readings lately. Like, what's up with that? 767. If that's someone's number or area code or something like that. 767. Comment down below, like, if that makes any sense, or if you were to Google it, would anything come up? I would do that right now, but I don't want to waste your time. So, anyways, let me see here. Looks like with the direction you're going, you're very confident in this direction. Like, you're very confident in your abilities to succeed. You're very confident that you have what it takes. You seem to be very self-reliant here. Nothing can be taken away from you because every ounce of success, you've earned it yourself. You put in the effort, your consistency, your patience, your dedication. Seven of Pentacles. You know, you've been very, 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 very patient. And it definitely seems like you're making yourself proud, or your future self is so proud of you and is so glad you didn't give up. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. There's other people that are cheering you on, that see your success, that see how outgoing and confident and hardworking you are. You are being seen, you are being acknowledged. People really recognize, like, wow, like Leo truly does deserve this. Just see you coming into a period of your life where you're way more independent and you know what it is that you want. And if you don't know what it is that you want, now this is perfect time to get clear and decide what you want for yourself and for your future. There's some things that you have to possibly end here. Two of Swords, Ten of Swords. There's some things that you may need to kind of, you know, draw the line, or simply just straight up look. Ten of Swords to then the world. Simply just, I mean, it's probably not that simple. Strength underneath the world. Three of Wands, some things to prepare for in the near future that could require a lot of strength. Having to power through, persistence to walk away, or like end certain ties or contracts or things like that. That could be a little bit complicated. So give it time if you're in a situation like that. I know that's probably the last thing you want to hear, but you are on your way out of that circumstance, of that situation, that relationship, that environment. It is fizzling out. You're so much closer to the finish line than you even realize or can even comprehend. But I just want to let you know you're coming out here successful. You are successful. Your hard work is paying off. So keep going. I don't know who needs to hear this, but keep going, because it's clearly leading you exactly to your desires, your dreams, and wishes. I am kind of seeing, right, from the Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands to a Nine of Pentacles, you very well may be better off on your own than with that person or these people. Whoever needs to hear that. You very well may thrive way more if you were to branch out and go independent or go solo. Some people are holding you back. Let's see. These two cards fell out on the Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that there are new contracts being established, new agreements, and getting involved in with the right people. Similar ideas, values, and beliefs, goals, those kinds of things. There seems to be a good exchange. And also I'm seeing a healthy conversation about each other's expectations and wants, demands, you know, things like that. Like the roles that are being played out. Like I'm just seeing here, what's at the bottom? Six of Swords. Look at how the sixes are showing up in your reading. 6. Maybe something about June 6 could be important. 6/6 Portal Day. Six of Swords, 4 of Cups, the Sun. Ooh, you're in for a surprise, Leo. You're in for a surprise. Right now, oh look, 5 of Cups underneath the Sun. Right now, you could be in the fields. Things have been a bit heavy, or around this new moon in Gemini, things have been a little bit challenging, or you've been feeling more emotional, sentimental, or just sensitive, things like that. You're like, where are these manifestations? I've been working so hard. I've been trying to be patient, trying not to give up, but I feel like I'm getting nowhere. The little do you know, it's about to get real good, real freaking good. Some of you need to change your change your scenery in some way, shape, or form, whether that's actually like having to move some things around in your physical space, little spring cleaning, because we're still technically in spring. Make some space, make some room, clear some clutter out. This could also be saying that you may want to, well, remember the get grounded card, like be out in nature, connect with spirit, connect with the earth, even a change of physical scenery, getting up and getting your body moving, going to a place you haven't been before, you haven't been in a long time, like just switching up the scenery could definitely get you out of this stagnant energy, right? Some of you have been feeling really stuck or stagnant, or you've been just like swimming in circles, getting nowhere, or feeling like you just keep on looping, falling back in the same loop, same pattern. Things are gonna spice up for you. Life is about to get spiced up, spicing things up. Big turnaround of events, big. Let's see here, where are we at? 21 minutes. Knight of Swords. Let's see. Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. Because your intuition suddenly just like is saying like, okay, now's the time. Let's do this freaking thing. Let's go to this place. Let's call up that person. Whatever, right? Your intuition is guiding you to do something just instantly, impulsively, unexpectedly. Kind of put all your worries aside just for a moment, just for a couple hours, or for a day. Knight of Swords and the High Priestess for Leo. Why is the High Priestess and Knight of Swords here? 3 of Cups. Look at this. Spirit really wants you to have fun. Spirit really wants you to play. Spirit wants you to have experiences that bring joy, fulfillment, and pleasure. It's like you hear music in the distance. You're like, what is that? I want to go see it. And then there's like a freaking barbecue. There's a party and there's people, or, you know, and you're like, oh my God, I love this energy. And then like everyone's so nice and friendly. And they may be strangers, but turns out, oh my God, soul family, like where have y'all been all my life? So it's like, follow the music, listen to what speaks to your soul and like what moves you. Listen to the vibration that really speaks to you. Maybe you're going to some sort of event, or let's see, Knight of Swords, High Priestess. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This feels honestly like put the work down. Put the pencils down, put the work down. Y'all have been busting your ass off. Let's see what's at the bottom. Hangman. I feel like Spirit could be saying it's time to put things on hold. Or put some responsibilities on hold just for a moment, just for an hour, just for a day. You can look at it later. You can deal with it later. Life is short. The Ace of Wands underneath the Hangman. There's something that has been, like a fire has been lit within you. There's been like a slow burn. Let me see. Knight of Swords, High Priestess. Page of Wands. And that fell out on the 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands from earlier. Again, and the 10 of Cups at the bottom. Again, I feel like there's something urging you to go somewhere, to be with certain people. It could be by yourself, don't get me wrong, but this is a shared energy. Even the 3 of Pentacles, although it's reversed, it's moving away from those that drag you down, that are miserable, and you're tired of being around those who can't have a good time, or can't lighten up, or can't laugh, or, you know, like Three of Cups, you want to experience joy, you want to experience love, you want to experience fun, you want to experience passion and creativity and laughter, and, you know. I feel like that Three of Pentacles reverse and the Page of Wands, it's time for fun. It's honestly, Spirit says, like, you deserve a break. You deserve a fucking break, Leo. Have some fun, listen to the music, turn that music up, get jamming, get singing, get dancing. It's like summer break vibes. Let's see, 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. I think it's time to prioritize your needs first. We go from a 10 of Cups to a 9 of Cups. 9 and 10 of Cups, they're both great. 10 of Cups is more of a shared energy with multiple people, whether this is friends, family, love, romantic partner, someone that you live with. A shared community, you know, it's community energy, versus 9 of Cups, which is more solo, it's more independent, it's more about what do you find where do you find your happiness, joy, fulfillment, what brings you pleasure, what lights up your soul. It looks like from the 10 of Cups to the 9 of Cups, you're starting to put your needs and desires first. You might feel a little guilty about that. You might feel a little bit weird at first. 9 of Swords, Justice, but you deserve this. You deserve this, okay? You need to say that for yourself, that you deserve this. You deserve to feel happy. You deserve to feel important. You deserve to prioritize yourself, your health, your well-being. And by you doing that, other people have to learn how to take care of themselves. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. I feel like there could be some pressure that you experience where you're like, well, I don't want to like leave these people because they need me. Like, you know, I don't want, but the thing is, and I don't know who these people are, like what your circumstances, and who knows, it could be complicated, but I think that they have to learn how to fend for themselves. Obviously, if you got like children or whatever, like, okay, that's, or if you take care of, like say you're a therapist, or you're, you know, or you're a teacher, you run a daycare, or you work with elderly. Like, of course, I'm not saying to just abandon them. That's not what I'm saying at all. But like in other circumstances, it's just saying, hey, everybody has to kind of take care of themselves. They can't be codependent on you. You can't be codependent on them. I mean, you can, but like it's not healthy. That would be very toxic, very draining, and you know, so maybe that's where dynamics are changing and some people are having a hard time adapting to that, or like the new boundaries that you're setting. There may be some individuals who are having a difficult time adapting to the new rules, you know what I mean? Anyways, you making it very clear, your stance, making it very clear of where you're at, what you want, what you will or will not tolerate. See, because we go from a 3 of Pentacles to a 9 and then back to a 6. So there's a bit of like you breaking away and finding your own peace and independence and doing things on your own. And then eventually coming to some agreements where it's like, okay, we can find the middle ground where we can work together, but then you need to do things on your own independently. I need to do my own thing independently. And we can come back together and like share, but there needs to be more of like a balance. And so you're really like establishing this line in the sand. Like I'm literally imagining like sand and someone drawing a line with a stick. I feel like that's kind of what your reading is saying. And by you doing that, it's opening up so much more space for fun, enjoyment, happiness, pleasure, and yeah, so going back to the animal cards from earlier, the butterfly is representing massive change in your relationships, in your circumstances, in your living situation. It's very powerful. This has been a long time coming. This is clearing up old cycles that have been probably playing out for months, probably years, probably a very, very long time. This is something that you have been finally encouraged to take this next step forward, and it is enhancing your own like gifts, abilities, insights. Like listening to your intuition this entire time has proven to yourself that you're safe, that you are strong enough, that you're capable, that, you know, you putting your needs first does not make you a bad guy or like an a-hole. Maybe that last full moon that we had, which was in Scorpio, may have actually revealed some things to you that you recognize, like, hey, this needs to change, or I need to get stronger in this realm, in this area. Remember, I was like, oh, something about like your weak points being revealed, right? With the triggers card, it's like you're realizing what areas in my life can I strengthen, what areas can I build, get stronger, or where do I need to set firmer boundaries, or what I'm not communicating that I should probably communicate, you know, that kind of stuff, that sort of stuff. And in the end, it seems like everybody comes out happy. Everybody's, let's see, Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This is like outcome Energy. Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're being heard, you're being understood, you're being respected. Things are balancing out. There seems to be, you know, good outcome. Let's see, Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles for Leo. Anything? Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles for Leo. Look at this. So 9 of Swords in the reverse. Amen. Look at you. You're no longer anxious, no longer stressed, no longer in your head about this or over analyzing it. You know exactly, like you feel like a huge weight's been lifted. Big clarity as well. So then we have the 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. I think like everything's now out in the open. For a while, you felt like you had to kind of keep things to yourself or bite your tongue, but in ways that was you sabotaging yourself, sabotaging the connections that you have been dealing with, connections, friendships, relationships, business, partnerships, I don't give a fuck. But by you getting more comfortable expressing your truth is where your entire reality shifts for the better, and your relationships flourish because of your transparency and your directness. And just instead of always being left out of the loop, or others being left out of the loop, not completely understanding each other, and it feeling like, oh, I can't really trust this person, or they can't trust me, or there seems to be this underlying weird vibe. It just seems like everything's out in the open. Everything's out in the open. There's no hurt feelings. There's no bad blood. There's like, seems like everything is very much aired out. Airing out the laundry is what I heard. So, see, things are getting clean. Things are cleaning up. Cleaning up that weird, intense, kind of trigger-like energy. You know what I mean? We have the Seven of Cups again at the bottom with the moon and the star. We also have Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Again, you've been doing a lot. I'm repeating myself. I'm going to let y'all go. You've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflection, a lot of introspection of what you want and what would truly bring you the most peace, the most joy, the most happiness, what feels true to your soul. What is, this is your authentic self coming out here, and what feels truthful to your spirit, where you're not lying, where you're not sugarcoating, where you're not pretending just because, oh, what's proper, it's manners. Like, no, this is like you listening to your spirit here. And then we have the Seven of Cups and the Moon. So again, this has been coming up a few times in this reading. The Moon definitely showed up a couple times. This is Pisces energy, but this is like getting clarity, because right now, or current vibes or recent vibes, things have been very blurry, which like my camera just went blurry for a second. Things have been very much in the dark. There has been a lot of misconceptions, misunderstandings, just what's going on here. And I don't know, this feels a little uncomfortable. So it's about just like clearing away all the fog. The fog is now cleared. The fog has been lifted. Even with the moon, you see how like the clouds in the distance, it feels like they're separating, like things are finally opening up, and you can actually, like that, just, you see the clouds in the Seven of Cups, and even here, it feels like the clouds are breaking up, and the moon is shining through, the sun is shining through. We see the sun earlier, and it just seems to be like big owl breakthrough. Okay? So that's the energy that I'm seeing you guys are working with over the next little while in the near future. So it looks good. Keep it up, Leo. And remember to enjoy fun. Listen to the music. Follow the music. Listen to what lights up your soul. And that's when you know it's really in alignment with you. So, that is what I got for you. I love and appreciate you. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how it resonates. Private readings are available down below. And I will see you later, Leo. Bye.